Well, guys, it has been quite a few weeks since Sarah's funeral, and I have not been up here at the cemetery since the funeral, and I thought I'd come up here and visit her and, you know, see what the grave looks like right now and all that good stuff. So the Vochek experience starts right now. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video of the Vochek experience, where idiots are always us, including me, and my hair that just won't seem to stay where I want it to, because it's kind of windy out here. But anyway, yes, we are at the cemetery where we buried Sarah a few weeks ago. I have not been up here since we had the funeral and since we buried her. So I thought I'd come up here, like I said in the intro. Thought I'd come up here and visit Sarah for a little bit and see what the grave looks like, since I had not been up here since, and maybe even visit some of Sarah's relatives while I'm here, because there's quite a few of them that are buried here as well. So let's go find her. All right, I have found her. So we are heading up here, and here she is. Oh, the flowers are still here from the funeral. And her temporary grave marking. It's just so unreal. I mean, still in disbelief. I mean, it's been a few weeks since the funeral and since we buried her, but it's still hard to believe that Sarah is really gone. It is still hard to believe that someone that young, 31 years old, to get congestive heart failure, and you know, we were all hoping that things would be different, that she would pull through, that you should be strong enough for the transplant and everything, but it just wasn't in the cards. But it's just still unbelievable that that she died. I don't know what to say. Now, when I did pick out the plot here for Sarah, I did do a double plot so that I can be buried, you know, beside her when it's my time to go. And I'm pretty much going to be right here beside her. So that's my plot right there. And I noticed something. They spelled September wrong. Gotta love typos. But it's okay. But yeah, the cemetery here that where we buried her is pretty quiet, you know, considering that we are by a road right there. But it's still pretty quiet. And it's calm here. Not a whole lot going on. So I think this would be a good place, you know, for her to rest. But man, still cannot believe that she is really gone. I think it's going to take a long time before it sinks in, to be honest with you all. Now, the reason why we chose this cemetery is because this is the same cemetery that her mother and her grandmother are buried. And she told me the day that she decided to end, you know, all life-sustaining medications and everything, that this is where she wanted to be buried. She wanted to be buried in the cemetery close by to her mother and her grandmother. So while we're here, let's pay them a visit too. Now, from where we buried Sara to where her mother and grandmother are buried, it's really not that far. It's just a few footsteps away here. I don't know if you can see the back of the stone yet, because I can't really tell on the screen on my phone here. But this one right here, it says swope on it. We go around here. This is where Sara's mother is buried. This is her tombstone, and her dad's, well, gonna be her dad's stone too when he eventually passes. Now, I never did get to meet Sara's mother because she had already passed before we got together as a couple. But I do still remember that night. It was way early in the morning, like way early in the morning, like the day before Thanksgiving. And Sara called me. We weren't even dating at the time. We were just friends. We were just hanging out at school all the time when we went to South Hills. And she called me all upset and crying, you know, that they had found her mother had passed away. And it kind of sucks that I never got to meet her, because from what everything that I've been hearing from everybody, it sounds like I would have gotten along with her and she would have gotten along with me very well. So that kind of sucks I never got to meet her, but at least I got her up here and buried not far from her mother. And then right beside where her mother is buried, this one stone right here. Go around here real quick. And this is where Sara's grandmother is buried. And that's her right there. And now her I did get to meet, and we had a good time and stuff. Got to hang out with her a lot. And Sara and her were really, really close. And all that stuff. So I'm glad I got to at least meet, you know, her grandmother and everything. But as you can see, maybe, the last name there of Slag and Wait, as you go along here, there's another one. Keep going. There's another Slag and Wait. And actually, if I go the other way, if I go down here, past, you know, where her mother and grandmother are buried. There's another slag and weight. And another. Sarah has a lot of relatives and family members that are buried here as well. So it just seemed fitting, you know, to bring her here and to bury her here, since she has a lot of family here. So that's one of the reasons why we decided on this cemetery. And of course, like I said, she chose this cemetery. This is the cemetery she wanted buried. So yeah, we honored her wishes on that. But with all that being said, I'm gonna come back up here real quick for a couple more minutes to, you know, kind of be with her for a little bit. Like I keep saying, I still can't believe that she is really gone. It's just so unbelievable that someone that young, full of life, could be taken down by a virus that got into her heart. It's just unbelievable. All right, guys, I'm gonna start heading out of the cemetery. For October, it is pretty dang warm out, even though got a breeze going and everything, but it is just getting really warm out for whatever reason. And I'm sweating pretty bad, and I'm tired because, you know, I worked an overnight shift last night, and I've been awake for over 24 hours. So that's always good, right? Yeah. And I got a long drive ahead of me because I still have to go to a couple towns over. I got to pick up a prescription that one of my doctors just ordered for me today. So I got to pick that up too. Yeah, so I still got some stuff to do. But I will say it was nice to come up here and see Sara, to see the grave and everything. I'll be back, you know, at some point. I'll come back, keep tabs on her, just so I can come up here, talk to her, hang out, you know, all that good stuff. But anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of future videos. And don't forget to check out the links and all that stuff that are down below. You can follow me on all the major social medias, check out the merch store, all that good stuff. But yeah, just still unbelievable to me. It really is. I mean, everything was fine, you know, a couple months ago. She was full of life. We were making plans to do stuff. And then just a drop of a hat, she gets sick. And, you know, just didn't recover. Just wasn't in the cards. So, just so unbelievable. But anyways, I hope you're all having a good day, a good night, good week, whatever the case is when you're watching this video. And I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. Who knows what that will be. I just kind of wing these things. Never really have plans. I just like, oh, I'll just do a video on that, you know. But anyways, I will see y'all in the next one. So, bye for now.